But you do have a very, very good nose for finding WTF stories.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
5 W's, who, what, when, where, why, that make you go, what the F?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this one is a friend of a friend, and the issue is they're at a store, and one of the people wearing the masks is hiding behind the mask to stalk. Fill us in.
Okay.
From the start. What do you got?
All right, so we're just, this is currently under investigation, so I have to use an alias. So we'll just call her Jane Doe. So Jane parks her car, notices that there's another vehicle about 5 spots away, goes into the Rural King in Henderson, Kentucky. Going about her business, every single aisle she goes down, she notices there's this same guy just kind of creeping, just standing there, you know, and he's got the full mask, he's got the sunglasses, so she can't see his face at all. And this goes on for about 45 minutes. She goes, stands in line, and the guy comes around and whispers to the cashier. And, you know, I mean, she's walking through trying to justify, like, oh, maybe he's just a tweaker. It's not a great area of town.
Tweaker, for those who don't know what a tweaker is. What is a tweaker?
Methamphetamine user.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So, yeah, you know, she's making up all these kind of excuses, but she's panicking a little. Well, the guy whispers to the cashier. The cashier asks her for her ID, which, of course...
For what?
Exactly.
ID for what?
That was what she said. For what? She's like, I'm buying dog food and some yard signs, and I'm not...
Anything like alcohol or tobacco?
No alcohol, no pesticides, you know, because they'll ask for fertilizer and whatnot and stuff like that. And, you know, she had just watched 5 or 6 other gentlemen go in front of her, and they didn't ask them for the ID. So she kind of didn't make a fuss over it, but she opened her mouth about it. She wasn't comfortable, and they backpedaled and said, "Oh, you know, it's a new policy, but we'll let it go."
At Rural King?
At Rural King, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even make sense, right? So
the cashier.
This is the cashier, yeah.
Do they have self-checkouts at Rural King?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think they're there.
Clay Evans, ever go into a Rural King?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's weird. It's like a farm equipment place and farm product stuff, but then they also sell like popcorn that you can grab that's in the middle.
They sell everything.
I know. But
they
and I
sell
see
chickens and...
Be careful with the popcorn. I'm not here to bash Rural King, but I see people just take with their hand and put in the popcorn bag and then...
Nah.
But go on. Okay, so...
Right.
So please continue.
Thank you.
Red Pill Jen.
Yeah. So, you know, so she's kind of on edge, you know, and she actually had survived an abduction about 20 years ago. So, you know, she's obviously a little on edge. And while this is all happening, this guy is literally just waiting by the carts at the door.
What guy?
The guy that had been following her all around the store.
The tweaker.
The guy in the face mask. Now, is she wearing a mask too?
I didn't ask.
So,
probably not, because she's not into. She's like you. She's not anti-mask person.
Right.
So I doubt it.
But this guy's got the mask on in Rural King with the sunglasses.
Yeah, dark sunglasses. Like,
okay.
Like you can't even see through the, you know, and he wouldn't speak to her at all.
He's probably the coolest guy in Rural King.
Definitely. Well, I mean, that's like saying you're the, never mind.
Future's so bright, he's got to wear shades.
Yeah. So this other car then, she looks out while she's waiting to check out, and she notices that the vehicle had moved closer to her own. And then a second car, and again, I can't give any details out because this is under investigation by the police department, and they asked that they said it was okay to talk about, to warn people, but they didn't want any identifying information.
Got it.
So car number 2 then pulls up. She goes to leave.
What kind of car was car number 2?
I can't say.
What was the license plate number?
I can't. It was. I can tell you that it was a temporary tag issued in Kentucky.
Oh,
that's all.
Temporary
I can say.
tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to keep me up to date, though. By the way.
Okay.
Once the police hopefully catch these.
Well, spoiler alert! You just let us know she's okay. But go on.
Well, sorry. You know, you already heard the whole story anyway and dogged me out for it.
Nobody knows what you're talking about because that happened prior to going live. But
yes,
please continue, okay?
God, someone give this guy a Valium.
Hurry up.
I'm trying. Quit interrupting me. So, like I said, this other car pulls up full of all these guys, and they open the passenger door and start yelling at her, "Get in the car!" And they're laughing and carrying on. And of course, she's like, "Yeah, I don't think so." So she starts recording on.
Were they
phone.
like white trash rural dudes? What was the description of them?
I didn't ask as far as, I mean, even if
because I'm trying to picture it in my head, and
I understand.
I'm seeing like overalls and Oshkosh bigoshes.
No, I'm thinking this is more like, you know, like ghetto tweaker style.
Yeah, okay,
you know, probably
right.
Pants 3 sizes too big type of thing.
Just got out of the halfway house.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, going to get their Narcan.
The shorts.
Yeah, yeah.
Shorts. Okay, well, one of them can be wearing shorts, babe. I mean, if that helps your. You know. So they're hollering at her to get in the car. Well, she starts recording, and apparently this older guy sees what's going on. He didn't see what happened in the store. Well, he had pulled up, and this other guy's walking towards her, the guy that had been following her.
Okay.
And so the guy gets out of his pickup truck, and his quote, I love it. He looks at her, he says, "Ma'am, I can't fight, but I got you." And he pulls out a shotgun off the back of his pickup. This is Henderson, Kentucky. I mean, it's, this is rural. And apparently then the guys saw that she had someone at her back, and they left. But her vibe on it was essentially that, how many of these individuals, I mean, trafficking's already a thing. She's a 31-year-old woman. She looks maybe 17.
But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
In-store cameras, this guy's walking around with the face covered, with the sunglasses.
Yep.
Okay? I mean, you don't even have, like, eye recognition, nose recognition.
Nothing.
All right? The guy puts a hat on. It is just a
blank slate.
Right? I mean, I hear exactly what you're saying.
And that was her fear, is that she says, geez, she goes, if you can't even identify anything on the person, if someone does abduct you, the chances of you ever being recovered are slim to none, let's face it.
Right. I mean, you got a car with temporary plates on it, okay? Who I don't even know.
So bottom line, what her message is, and the reason for her wanting to share this, and the reason for me wanting to share this, is just be aware. Look at people's hands. Look for tattoos. I mean, anything else you can possibly look at on an individual, especially one who's acting shady like that. Try and get them to speak if you can. So there's voice. Anything you can do to move past the fact that the face mask is.
How old is she?
She's 31.
Yeah.
But honestly, she really, 17, 18 max, if you see her picture.
Oh, yeah, she looks young.
Oh, yeah, very.
Is she single?
No.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Well, just asking. I was asking for Clay.
Oh, you're right. Asking for a friend.
I'm trying not to laugh. That inappropriate.
Saying.
But damn, that is definitely a WTF moment.
It is.
Yeah.
So everyone just
scary.
be careful, watch out,
Makes you think, that's for sure.
situational awareness.
Yeah, so since you got some people out there that are, being forced to wear masks, you got some people out there that are, it looks like they are allegedly utilizing that opportunity to play bandit, if you will.
Yep.
That's right.
Unbelievable. Crazy. All right. Well, Red Pill Jen, appreciate you for your WTF moment.
My pleasure.
All right. That WTF moment was brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub. Yes, O'Connor's Irish Pub, where Clarksville goes for fun, off of Exit 1. I got a few more sentences before this promo is done. I once dated this girl. She was really big. She weighed a ton. And but nonetheless, we had a good time at O'Connor's Irish Pub. And you catch all the UFCs out there, and they got a huge, massive outdoor. It's like an adult daycare center, to be honest with you. And they got the cornhole tables, okay, the cornhole boards, right? They're not called tables; they're called boards. Right? And they got the cornhole tournaments, and they got all the drinks, and they got the freaking
Can you
stage.
bring your son?
No. You got to be. You can smoke in there, so it is a 21 and over bar. Okay.
Sorry,
right.
Dallas.
Right. Yeah. So you're the son?
Son rhymed with your little word thing. You missed that.
I think everybody did.
That's all right.
But check them out. It's Clarksville's Adult Daycare Center over there at Exit 1. O'Connor's Irish Pub. Check them out at o'connorsfun.com. Absolutely. All right, good. Not bad promo, right?
Pretty good.
I love Greg, though. Greg's a good guy. Mm-hmm. And he's so tall. Like, you go in for a hug with Greg? Because he's the owner, Greg Parbs. What's up, Greg? You go in and I feel bad because he's got to, like, lower a little bit to do the hug. And that just hurts the ego even more.
You need a little step stool, Joe?
Let me come to you, sir. You don't have to lower to me when we do the hug.
Stand on your tiptoes. Kick a leg up.
It's like not even a man hug. It's not even a bro hug. It's like a little boy hug. It's like how I hug my little nephew.
Want some candy, little boy?
His last popsicles? I can't do it. My throat is hurting because I was screaming last night.
What you screaming for?
One of my speakers blew, and I had to friggin' not use my speaker at the trivia event. So I had to just scream.
Oh, man. Get you a lozenger.
Acoustic trivia.
But it was a packed house at the Wednesday trivia. And tonight's at Thursday at Wicked Good Sandwiches. So definitely come out at 7 o'clock. And I got the proper working speaker, so you don't have to hear me screaming, round number 4! Right. Believe me, I was gargling the apple cider vinegar with the mother when I got home. And this
That sounded awful.
and I bathed with it.
People, okay, for those who don't know, With the Mother is the brand. He wasn't.
No. Bragg's is the brand. With the mother is the apple cider that hardens.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That made it sound
Right.
so much better.
It's the apple cider that hardens in the vinegar. That's the mother.
What?
Oh, I know.
That's the mother. You know that when you shake it and you see things floating in it. That's the mother.
What is made of though?
Apple cider vinegar. That's hardened. Right. There's some that stays liquefied. There's some that hardens.
All right.
I think I'll stick to NyQuil.
All right, coming up next. I got a couple local stories we got to go over here. Like there is an Airbnb complex that has 3 break-ins in 2 days. Yep, not good. We'll go over the details, the 5 W's. Plus also the victim that was stabbed in the neck at the Nashville bar. Where did it happen? Why did it happen? Then also the wife stabs a husband at the Antioch home. I got to know why. I probably already know.
Drama.
And then this pressing news, okay? This news is rising fast. Man exposes himself to 5 victims, including a 3-year-old in Cheatham County. What the hell is going on locally? That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.